Shell Bay, Kincaid Point. It's too windy, almost certainly, but what we're doing is we're looking at some procedural stuff on sites where you know it's flyable, the wind speed is actually okay but top end, how you can lay out and check your glider without any issues with the wind. So obviously we've got stubble here, it's prepped for crops there, and what we're doing is using the sharp transition, the longer vegetation here just next to path, to give the dead zone to layout. Also means you can lay out the lines full length without crossing the path, etc. So it's a very good option. So it's just the limits of what I would fly a normal size wing on a very low coastal side. More training for realistic conditions, that flyable conditions, how to use the shape of the land, fluid dynamics, how the fluid of air will flow around obstacles where you've got dead zones where you can take your time, safely check everything out. Okay, 2 points. One, I know we don't have the wind issues, but have you given it enough slack if we did have the wind? And the second one, when you look at one side and you look at the other side, were the A's in or were the A's out, or did you have one of each? Yeah, which way should it be? No, A's out. Yep, so rechecking. Yep. Lovely. Yep. Yeah, so A's outwards. But this way, how easy is it to do all these layout and checks? If the wind was to catch the wing, what would be the first thing it would blow to?
You.
So you could grab it.
Yeah.
Yep. Whereas if you do it the other way around, you could end up sort of going up into, you know, power lines, radio masts, all the rest of it. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
So you do all up to the stage where you're about to clip in, and then I will attach to your wing, and that way you can see just how strong it is without you being at risk. So continue. Now you know that in the hopefully nicest possible way I'm a rotten sod, dirty rotten scoundrel, yes? How easy is it now for you to check your reserve? Or should you have checked that before you just picked up the harness and put it on?
I should have checked that before.
Okay, you happy for me just to glance and check it?
Yeah.
But what should you realistically do is take off and check, because while you can see the handle, can you see if the pin's been pulled when it was on the ground? No, because that's right at the back. And the pin is fine. Yep. But when you, because it's relatively new for you having a reserve, yeah, a month, two, whatever. But you've got to build it into your checks. Okay, everything else done? Yep. Ready to laugh? You ready to laugh? It's just a tad windy. I've got to pop up the wing and check it. We're doing much more, I'm filming by the way, we're doing much more procedural stuff. I did a wee bit flying around at Ruby Bay.
Alright, okay my friend.
There's a bunch of them went up the hills, which today is just...
No, it's like
I would not be up the hills today. It's but well, there was a video clip I put up, we put up in a day or two, but flying at Ruby Bay. But here, there's no hazards for quite a distance. And unlike Ruby Bay, you don't have a path with lots of people behind you. But it's more the procedural. You've got a sharp transition here, so the air comes up. It can't, when it's windy, turn sharply, which means there's a dead zone there. So you can lay out the wing and check everything. Once you've checked it, then you can position it in the wind.
You can see it's not even.
Yeah, it's just sitting there. But it's using the shape of the land. Okay? You happy for me to clip in? So, face the flight direction, and yes, I know it's not actually the flight direction. Yep. Pick up the difficult side, recheck it, happy with that, ease back, do the flick, do a quick visual check, it doesn't look like it's disturbed, going for the safeties, and going for the full-on safeties. Picking it up, monitoring the tension as I ease forward, rechecking, looks like clean A, taking tension out, putting it round, and going for the safety. This time going for the back one. Give Murray the finger. So gripping the safety, ducking round, pass, safety hand, running the checks, pass to the less safe hand, running the checks, going for the safety risers. Checking the airspace. Gathering up, keeping the brake, checking the airspace, feet out line. Now I want to go back to where the airflow is reattached to the ground. I'll go off to the side just a little bit. Checking, including overhead. Brakes only, back to safety risers as I come back. Rechecking. Surge it. So I'm still too close to the sharp transition, but if I wait for cycles and time it, you can often get it out. The more I open it wide, the better. Still got the safeties. Checking, walking backwards to keep the feet and lines clear. Checking the airspace, owner and two dogs. Letting it settle. Right, good check. Ready to drop the weight. Now, we'll have dirty air, which I need to cut through. Flicking round. Staying crossed. Dog owner is clear. Launching. my favourite touch and go points. Stay down, and flick. Okay, so we've got the extra slope behind me. Head forward into the sweet spot. And flick. Waiting. Coming. Ready to flick. Flick round. Take your time. Ideally keep the brakes. I'm not going to bother for this. Push. Dive. Still not quite right. Give it another one. Down. Now I wouldn't recommend flying the front.
You did.
Oh no, I would. Yeah, but wouldn't recommend you fly the front. Yeah. However, provided you don't let yourself go too far back, is it worth doing this little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, now bear in mind I'm heavier than you, but my harness is lighter. So the overall loading should be the same. However, how little brake was that?
Very little.
Okay, transfer one. It's entirely up to you. Not as if we're out training or anything. This is very top end. You don't want to go across to there with this extra lift, secondary lift. You want to stick on this bit. The more you go that way, the flatter it is, so the better. Now, with or without the camera sticking on the head?
Maybe a better idea if switch that off and stop it.
Yeah, that's okay, leave it recording, but if you take the hand position. Yep. So, still recording, but I've got the camera. Okay. So your safer area, so long as you're down near the waterfront, is along towards the flat. You get more lift and more wind as you go up. All you're trying to do is get it up to control so you can tiptoe, 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 and then kill it. Right. Set the camera hopefully sitting on my wing. Not bad, Ross, not bad. Gloves might hold that in position better. Yeah, looks not too bad there. All done. Yes, and flick to reverse. Take your time, take your time. Right, it's upside down, so no brake. Reform your wall. So check and acquire controls if let go, or only if you've let them go.